Hello, boys and girls. It's your boy King Jiffy, cause we're gonna be coming out with you with some really cool stuff here. I know with the thumbnail I put up Meatcanyon and Wendigoon, and I was like, yeah, dude, this is gonna be cool. You're jumping in, you're like, what is this going on? What's going on? Creepcast. No drama or anything like that. I know I'm usually a drama tuber, but this is different. This is me presenting you guys with something I have been insanely passionate about for quite a while, honestly. For at least about a year, I have been actively thinking and actively working on trying to start a Creepcast knockoff.
The Haunted Router.
I know that that's not the most original thing.
Couldn't you bring some originality to the world? Why did you just have to rip up Wendigoon and Meatcanyon?
Well, here's the thing. Most of the time when you come into the podcast world, you find something you like. Like, let's say you like Joseph Rogan. You're a big Joseph Rogan fan, and you love when he interviews Cat Williams, and he's like,
hey, Joseph Rogan.
You really love that dynamic he has, and you're like, I want more of it. Please present me with more of the Joseph of the Rogans. So you go and watch Theo Vaughn. Then you watch Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer and every other goonbag that just likes to suck the skin off of Joseph Rogan's schmeat. You have so many different avenues of different people to listen to. Now, what happened to me was I am a big Creepcast fan. When I'm like going through, clipping up stuff, making thumbnails, anything I'm doing for my channel, you know what I'm listening to? Creepcast. At least when I have a Creepcast to listen to. The problem with that being is there's nothing else like Creepcast. It's really just kind of sitting over there on an island by itself. So if you're a Creepcast fan like me, you kind of run into this issue where when you've watched everything, there's nothing else for you to be presented. You're kind of just sitting there in the corner, just beating it like DSP before a stream, bro. Like, yes, Mr. Creepypasta, fantastic. Dark Summonim, incredible channels. They read creepypastas in a very almost cinematic way. They are better than audiobooks, the way they read creepypastas. But if you're a Creepcast fan and you want more of that, that's really not why the stories are part of the reason you're there. Absolutely. Another part is the banter, the fun, the engagement of it. And those stories really don't have that. And I said, you know what? I create content. I do that. I post like 20 videos a week of just me being an absolute like nut job, and I'm having fun with that. But what I want to do this project. So I started thinking, okay, how am I going to do this? What would be the branding? How am I going to like present this? And I've gone to where I have my first 2 episodes live. Like episode 2 just went live on the channel. It's awesome. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of the thumbnails I made for the channel. Before the channel even released, I made sure that we had 5 videos up and ready. You want it scheduled, ready to go, because you don't want to be caught in the situation where your cat becomes like a cocaine addict and starts fighting in rings because it's half goblin, half cat now, and it's got like really big biceps and it's just punching people out. You have to like send it to rehab, so you want to have the time and the effort to really take care of your cat and say, hey man, I know you snuck out and you've been doing some bad stuff, so we're gonna get you some help. You want to have the freedom to be able to like do that type of stuff. And if you can't record for a week, you want to have that buffer. And that's kind of was my goal with making sure I had 5 episodes ready and willing to launch. And they're all scheduled out. And it was super cool that I found somebody after a year of searching that did scripted videos. And that is Ben from Nat 1 Games.
Sending all of the bad guys to the chasm, the beautiful chasm.
He has been the best co-host I could have ever wished for. I had been spending so much time looking for somebody who did scripted videos, who knew how to read a script well, because I can read, but I'm like an idiot, right? I'm like the funny guy. I've always been like the goofy voice guy. That's what I've been my whole life. So I knew that like I stumble on words, I get excited, I fall into my own little traps. So I needed somebody that could kind of fill that Wendigoon role. Of course, I know that I'm Creepcast from Wish, but I wanted somebody that could fill that role, and that's what I was looking for. And Ben hit all those marks. He was in my community, watched my content, and I was like, dude, you make incredible content. You make better content than me, actually. So I would love if you would start this podcast with me. Now, I've done creative endeavors in the past. I waited like 3 months for people to just send me 2 minutes of content. All they had to do was 2 minutes of voice lines, and it took them like some people like 3 months to give that to me. Now, I don't hate them for doing that. I didn't give them a timeline, and that's why I haven't done any collaboration projects on my channel since, because it was a nightmarish endeavor. It really was this awful endeavor of just time and effort and coordinating, and I was super scared with this project it was going to turn into that. Fuck no. Nope. Ben hit it with that. Ooh, when do you want to record? I said, would tomorrow work? He said, hell yeah, baby, let's just record and shit. Okay, Ben doesn't talk like that, but he definitely said, yeah, dude, I'm ready to do it. Let's slide in the juicy wussy and get going crazy. And I said, absolutely. And we've been recording so constantly ever since. We've been like prepping and editing and going so hard on this project. We've got this shit locked down, and it's exciting, and I'm passionate about it. And not only that, I didn't want to just launch a podcast, right? I just didn't want to launch another Creepcast knockoff. I wanted to build a community effort, right? So we want to be like an effective force in the horror community and a positive force. Haunted Router, I want it to be bigger than my main channel. I really do. I love this project so much. I haven't been passionate about something as much as I'm passionate about this. I'm sure you can see I'm standing in a bathroom with floral painted walls that you might hate. You might think is cringe. I love these walls. I think they're very nice. I think they're quite sexy walls, one would say. And I'm sweating my fucking balls off just because I'm so excited, and I thought this was the perfect place to present this to you guys, to bring this to the masses. I don't do them in front of the camera videos like this. Normally, I do like my stream things where I got me up in the corner, but I'm like, that's pretty gay. And I do that type of stuff. And I also do like my narrations. And a lot of times I'll do like skits, but I don't do like the moist critical, hey guys, so big drama where a YouTuber ripped off Creepcast. I don't do that type of stuff very often. And I know this video's like that, but with much more excited, nervous energy, because that's what I do, baby. That's what I got. I'm a real crazy, nervous boy. I want this to be a moving force for the horror community. If you hate the way the No Sleep handles their stuff, and you're like, I don't like posting from first person perspective, post on Haunted Router, r/Haunted Router. We have a Reddit page for horror stories. You can post there as much as you want. You like posting horror art, all free. It doesn't have to be fan art. You can post horror art on Haunted Router. I want that page to be an oasis for horror fans. I don't want it to just have to do with the podcast. I want it to be more than that. I want it to be like you presenting your creativity on that platform. That's what I want r/Haunted Router to be. I'm not the most internet adept person. I'm a functional retard. That's basically what I am. So if you are good with Reddit and stuff like that, and you want to reach out, go to my Discord. Let me know that you've moderated a bunch of Reddits, and you can help me out there. I want this to be my impact on the internet is this fun creative horror story thing, because no matter where you sit in the world, you can be alt-right, you can be alt-left, everyone loves horror, right? So this is like that common ground we can meet at to just love and experience scary stuff together. And that's kind of what I wanted to bring to the community and to the world. And I know that this is sounding real preachy. I wanted to bring peace and harmony through spooky stories to you and all your kin there, brother. Oh, brother, don't you love when I bring the creepiness that created peace and love and humanity? I single-handedly created peace here on earth. I'm not trying to do that. Like, it's not going to happen. I just wanted something cool that I could add to be a benefit for the entire community. And that's what I want the entire Reddit to be. And of course, I want my fans to be able to have fun there as well. I want it to be just this giant creative montage of a little bit chaos, a little bit fun. And so that exists. As well as if you want to clip our channel and like post stuff, do that. I'm happy if you're a YouTuber that doesn't usually post shorts, and you're like, I really would like some shorts on my channel, just something fun to fill out for my audience. Haunted Router posts. Dude, just slap some haunted router stuff in there. Just haunted, and just put as many of those as you want. I'm completely cool. I'm terrible at clipping stuff and making shorts. I've been trying a few different things on my actual haunted router channel. So if you want to just signal boost this as much as possible, or just like have fun with it because you enjoy the stuff, you are more than free to do that. I'm a sweaty, disgusting boy right now. I'm just so excited. Make sure to go check out Nat One Games, Ben's channel. It's incredible. I think it's getting kind of close to 1,000. So if you see this and you're like, okay, I like the sound of this haunted router thing, go check out Ben's channel as well. He does really incredible content. I'm like I said, a chaos goblin. That's what my channel is. I post whatever the fuck I want to talk about, whenever the fuck I want to talk about it. That's just what I do. It's how I think that this outlet's the most fun for me. I don't want to be like bottled up in a little niche and just forced to only talk about what that niche wants me to talk about. I don't like that. Ben does incredible gaming content that's scripted, well edited. It's just really good shit. So definitely go get him some love. Subscribe to his channel. Get him over that 1,000 sub mark. He deserves it way more than I do. I mean, if you want to subscribe to my channel and you want to learn, like, watch my slop and my video game reviews, or today it's not a video game review, but my edited original content on Fridays, go ahead. I would be happy if you did that. But I'd be even more happier if you just subscribe to Haunted Router. It's in the description down below. If you're a horror writer, the Reddit's in the description down below. And of course, Ben's channel's in the description down below. And guys, I don't think I can say this. I've said it a million times in this video. This video is rambly. It's chaos. And this is why Ben reads. This is why Ben reads, is because I get lost. I'm like a puppy dog in the woods that's just waiting to get eaten by a giant hyper demon that loves ripping puppies to shreds. I'm a mess. I'm always a mess. That's what's engaging about me, I think, in a certain way. But also, that's the reason why I had to find the podcast host. But I think if I had to end this off, thanks Creepcast. I really appreciate you guys for even existing. It was a great idea. I mean, it sucks that I didn't come up with it first. I mean, but at the same time, I wouldn't have been like as popular because I don't have the pull as you guys. So, I mean, I'm glad you guys did it first. Anyways, it gave me the idea to do this thing. It really did. I had kind of played around with maybe just starting, adding like a creepy story a week on my main channel, and I didn't like that. It's not that I don't think I wouldn't have been any good at it. I think if I edited it and taking the time to do it, it would be fine. But it's not as fun. This is fun. It's so entertaining bouncing your ideas of a story off of somebody else and them laughing at their jokes, them laughing at mine, knowing that like other people might find it funny. It's just so exciting. And now I get why the Wendigoon and Meatcanyon have so much fun with this project. Why they kind of cut all their other projects to focus on this one. Because this is the most fun I've had on YouTube since starting YouTube, has been this podcast. So please, just go give me some love. Give Ben some love. Just make this channel awesome. And like, please post as many stories as you want on Haunted Router, r/Haunted Router. I am so cool with that. But other than that, guys, love you all. Make sure to check you on the next one. And deuces, I guess. Get the fuck out of here. Why are you still here?